It's the Jonathan Winters Show. Tonight's guest, Betty Johnson.
Hi, everybody.
Brought to you by Tums for the Tummy. People tested by satisfied millions. And starring Jonathan Winters.
Good evening, good evening. Tonight we had a great show lined up for you, one of those really big shows. But we had to cut down on a few features to get it all in. You know, we only have 15 minutes. Therefore, tonight on this stage, you're not going to see Mickey Mantle come out and tell us how he hopes to break Ted Williams' record for razor blade commercials. Sorry about that, Mickey. That's the way the ball bounces. There's a little baseball funny for you. Oh, and another thing, famous fights of the century featuring the light heavyweights and Frank Sinatra and Rex Harrison. They weren't able to make it. There's a little shirt problem. Sorry, boys. Out in the wings, please. And lastly, you're not going to see the 50 uniformed members of the Fort Dix Dentists go through their drilling exercises. Sorry about that. They're a little down in the mouth, please. Oh, incidentally, but we do have time to introduce a few celebrities in our audience. First, some faces I know you'll all recognize, some eminent quiz contestants. All the people in the first 3 rows of our audience tonight have all lost to Charles Van Doren. Good sports, and congratulations, folks. Next, there in the far corner of the center, I think it's in the center section, is the champion marathon swimmer who captured the hearts of all Americans by swimming from the East River to the Hudson River here in New York, and she did it the hard way. Cross town through the slush during the rush hour. Let's hear it for Myrtle Murdoch. Next to Miss Murdoch is the famous crossbreeder Luther Bottomley, who crossed a weasel and a chicken and got a dead chicken. Luther, let's hear it for Luther. And back 2 rows, there's the famous General Milo Tremblay, retired, very much so retired. The general will long be remembered for his well-known exploit during the war, surrounded by 5,000 enemy soldiers during the Battle of the Bulge. When the enemy commander sent him a message telling him to surrender, he said just one word: okay. Down in front is the famous financier. I think it's J. Duncan Binkle. Mr. Bickle, I'm sorry. Mr. Bickle just made a killing in the market. He shot his butcher. And now that we've met our special guests, I'd like you to meet our guest star tonight. She's a young lady who's been a big favorite in the Midwest for the last 5 years, has recently come to your nationwide attention. I know because you folks have purchased over 1 million copies of her latest recording. Here she is, Betty Johnson, to sing I Dream.
I dreamed that I was Queen of France and at a royal palace dance I walked all night with the Princess Timbuktu. He praised my beauty to the skies, and when I looked into his eyes, I realized the prince was just like you. I dreamed that I was Queen of Spain, a-sailing on the bounding main, when a lofty pirate ship hove into view. A handsome buccaneer so bold and captured me and all my gold. I let him hold me 'cause he looked like you. I dreamed I was Princess of Bombay, expecting my army one Monday. 1,000 men came marching by, each looked like you, each winked his eye. Gee, I wish I could have slept till Sunday. I dreamed that at my coronation I shocked every foreign nation, giving up my throne to marry you. 'Cause I'd be queen of all the world the day you say that I'm your girl, and every dream I dream comes true. I shocked every foreign nation, giving up my throne to marry you. 'Cause I'd be queen of all the world the day you always say that I'm your girl, and every dream I dream comes true.
Friends, in this age of miracle drugs and medical discoveries, for acid indigestion, there's nothing that does the job like Tums. Tums for the tummy. Yes, for heartburn, acid indigestion, nothing works like Tums to bring such fast, safe, sure relief. You see, Tums prescription-type formula neutralizes only the excess stomach acid instantly to fix acid indigestion on the spot wherever you are. And Tums' ideal relief really lasts. Tums taste good like candy mints. They're handy and they're economical. Yes, for acid indigestion, heartburn, remember, T-U-M-S. Tums still cost only 10 cents a roll, 3 rolls for a quarter. So don't you suffer 1 minute longer from acid indigestion or heartburn. Get Tums, ideal relief, people tested by satisfied millions. And carry Tums with you wherever you go. Tums for the tummy on counters everywhere. Users say they're wonderful.
Winter Brothers present General Custer at Little Bullhorn. In the days following the Civil War, lawlessness reigned in the panhandle country of Texas. However, that has nothing to do with our story. Our story deals with the heroic deeds of one of those hardy pioneers who carved an oasis out of the wild and untamed West. Among those illustrious names are found Daniel Boone, Wyatt Earp, Davy Crockett, Sam Houston, Mel Dallas, Luigi San Antonio, and General George Armstrong Custer.
I was reading a little history the other day, American history. And I was reading about famous American generals and what they said not only in victory, but in defeat. And I came across one outstanding name, that of General George Armstrong Custer. There was a lot said about him, but not really what he said in those last few horrible moments when he went down at the Little Bighorn for the last time. But I should imagine General Custer, knowing the situation, some 3,000 Sioux on there on the far ridge, and he with only 212 men, might have said something like this. It isn't going to be easy. It isn't going to be easy. I see 2 of our scouts are riding up now. You have anything unusual to report, Lieutenant? These arrows speak for themselves. Get that man a canteen of booze.
General, what's happening to us? There are 15 women folk back in the wagon train, and they're sick. They're full of fungi, and berry, and the water line is low. Merciful heavens, what get that
Woman away from me. Sergeant Elmo Dean, saddle up a steed. We're going up there to see the Sioux. Dun, 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 dun.
Sitting Bull. Tomorrow in big sunrise, all Sioux Nation. Wipe out Custer at Little Bighorn. Wasawachie. You speak, crazy horse. You're not only crazy horse, you crazy horse. You Custer.
That's right, I kid you not. General George Armstrong Custer. They call me Yellow Hair. And let me tell you something, and all them Sioux. We ain't about to be outnumbered. We've got better than 3,000 of our own men down there in the pass. Right, Sergeant Elmo Dean? No. What did I just get through telling you? I said we have better than 3,000 of our own men down there in the pass. Right, Sergeant Elmo Dean? No. Private Elmo Dean and I are riding back.
General, what did they say? Will there be trouble with those savages? Will they whack get that
Woman away from me.
Well, you know something, Bart? I've been with the general for a long time. I got a feeling this might be his last stand.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised. Don't look too good up over that far ridge, does it?
No, it don't. It sure don't. Them ain't birds. Them's Injuns.
That's a loud Indian. Get them cut the horses and get the women on down to the water line. Nice looking boy.
General, what are they doing to us? They're wiping us out.
Get that woman away from me.
I see you're dying, General. You have anything famous to say before you die?
Yes, I do. Just get that woman away from me.
For acid indigestion, heartburn, here's relief that is ideal for you. It's Tums for the tummy. Tums act fast. Scientifically formulated Tums quickly dissolve just right. Get to the stomach fast. In seconds, Tums neutralize the excess stomach acid that causes your distress. And Tums are safe. Tums are compounded under stringent scientific controls from only the highest quality medically proven ingredients. Yes, Tums are safe because they do not over-alkalize your system or upset your digestion. Tums are sure. Tests recently completed prove Tums are more effective than other leading antacids tested. And Tums provide sure relief that lasts. Men and women from Maine to California say Tums are wonderful. So remember, night or day, at home or away, always keep Tums handy. Next time you go shopping, get Tums for the tummy. Still only 10 cents a roll, 3 rolls for 25 cents.
That about does it for this evening. I do want to say a special thanks to Betty Johnson here. Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure.
And good luck out there in Chicago.
Thank you.
And, incidentally, boys and girls, as you know, Friday is George Washington's birthday, and Uncle Johnny here is running a little bit of a contest on Friday. I'm collecting pictures of George Washington, just sort of something like on that size. And if you'd send them in to me, oh, gosh, maybe Daddy has one or two. Now, remember, our contest closes Friday night at 12 midnight. So hurry right down now and get all those little goodies in the mail, won't you? And incidentally, don't forget, the girl or boy that wins this contest will be quite eligible for the Ben Franklin birthday contest coming up. All right? Oh, one other thing. Don't forget Tums. Good night, everybody.
Next week, the Jonathan Winters Show will be presented by Vicks, world leader in specialized medications for cold.
At this time of year, with coughs all around, you need a cough drop that really works.
Vicks Medicated Cough Drop, regular flavor. Vicks Medicated Cough Drop, New Wild Cherry flavor.
The only cough drops medicated with throat-soothing ingredients of Vicks Vapor Rub. Really medicated to bring you faster, more effective relief from dry, husky throat, coughs of colds. Pick your flavor.
Vicks Regular.
Or
New Wild Cherry.
the same effective medication, the same wonderful relief. Vicks Medicated Cough Drops.
Jonathan Winters will again be presented by Tums for the Tummy. People tested by satisfied millions.